ATI 101, which taxiway do you need to enter the ramp?
Golf taxi to the ramp.
I taxi right Bravo then, right Bravo, ATI 101, right Bravo, ground 121.65.
Right Bravo.
Here's a small map of where I fly to in my simulator. Pretty much the western United States, a few places in the Midwest, a few places up and down the East Coast and an upper Northeast down into Florida. One or two places in Mexico, down into South America, Brazil there, and Bolivia, and Colombia, and Puerto Rico. And we'll move west here, fly to Hawaii, go up into Alaska to Anchorage. A lot out of Vegas, mainly fly out of Vegas. Las Vegas is where I usually fly out of and land come back to. Hawaii, down into Pago Pago, Marshall Islands, Nauru, Saipan and Guam, Philippines, Australia, one airport in New Zealand, the Philippines, South Korea, Japan, one or two places in Vietnam there. Go to Macau, China, fly back and forth out of Las Vegas and to Macau, China, and then return to Vegas a lot. One airport in China, two airports. What's this one? Valina International. Seychelles, the islands down there in the Seychelles. South Africa. Some places here in Syria. Greece. Romania. Italy. Most of them are payware airports, although I do have some good high quality freeware airports that I've managed to scrape up and find for my FSX. They're not just plain Jane airports with square buildings. They're custom designed that somebody made. I don't get off on too many of them airports with that, like that one guy makes, that are just plain boring. It look nothing at all like the airports that they should be. His airports resemble nothing at all like they should be. Go up into Norway. Bourne Island, fly up into there quite a bit. Denmark, Norway, Sonderburg, Vagar, El Hierro, Gander International, which isn't a bad airport for freeware, but it could be better. We need some airports up around Nova Scotia here, some good quality airports, not these plain Jane that are made with that airport design program. Got one right here. Just don't have enough good quality airports for the Nova Scotia region and the Newfoundland region. We could use 4 or 5 up through here and 4 or 5 up in Newfoundland and New Brunswick and Maine. Just don't have, and there ain't enough good quality airports in Canada, so that's kind of out. Really ain't much out here to fly around. But Took me about half a day to do all this, place all these icons, match them up to my airports, fly a lot into Italy. Not a whole lot over in Russia. There's that one airport, but I can't find a good quality freeware one, and I don't feel like buying that one. There's absolutely nothing in Greenland. Nothing up here in this area worth. Not a whole lot up in here. Pretty boring land. I've been all up through here flying around, and wasn't too exciting as far as the scenery goes. And then you get down south, and it's kind of the same way. You can see there's not a whole lot of dots. There's not much to see in Antarctica. That's why you don't see any stars like you do down in here. I found some pretty good custom-made quality freeware airports for FSX. This one here is a real good one. New Plymouth Airport. Whoever made that knew what they were doing. It's been out about 4 or 5 years now, but it's freeware. New Plymouth Airport freeware. And these airports here are all custom made. They're not just generic buildings like that Ray Smith makes. His airports suck. Sorry, dude, but your airports are horrible. That one's another one. Most of them have pretty well been custom made and custom designed. Some effort put into them. Not with that stupid design airport maker thing that just gives you 2002, 2004 buildings. And so I got some pretty good high quality airports. Of course, I have spent a lot of time on the internet till 3 and 4 in the morning searching for them, downloading them, and making sure they're decent quality, not some crappy looking runways and scenery and airport. If I ever get my sim back up and going, my hard drive conked out on me. And my computer's about 5 years old, so I'm going to redo it with better graphic card, more maxed out on memory, a really good hard drive, some fans, more fans, a bigger case, better CPU, and a better motherboard. It's going to be a few months yet because I'm taking my time. I'm in no hurry. This is all my airports. See, the ones I could put in here that would show up was 190 airports. But I have another 120 that I couldn't get in here because they didn't show up. They wouldn't pull up in Google Maps. And these are just the ones that I've downloaded that are custom made for FSX Gold Acceleration. Eventually I'll get around to making videos of them and flying them with my jets, airplanes, prop planes, whatever, but it's a whole lot of airports. Took me almost a year to do it, to search for them, download them, install them in FSX, make a complete list of them on in my computer, and then with the airport ICO codes in the name of the airport. But this is all my airports. I got rid of my other YouTube channel for flying. Got mad and pissed off. Got rid of them, but I made a new one. most of those videos were in my older YouTube channels, were when I first got my fraps and recording in my track IR, and I didn't know what I was doing, and they weren't very good. But when I come back this time, it's going to be a different story now that I know what I'm doing and get that one camera they just came out with it. Now I forget the name of it. But anyway, this is my airports. Whole lot of airports. Be doing a whole lot of flying out of Vegas to Anchorage, to Hawaii, to Macaw, which is right here. Macaw International. And then returning to Vegas via Hawaii. So that's quite a little jaunt from Las Vegas to Hawaii to Macaw. And then back to Hawaii, back to Vegas, or up to Alaska and then back to Vegas. So, then I'll make some videos eventually. Gonna be a whole lot of flying time, mainly in the winter. I'll use my prop planes, my Coronado props and some of my other ones that I've got for the little shorter ones, shorter distances. Alright, well there's my main area flying. In Flight Simulator FSX. When I come back, I'll be coming back with Pre-Par 3D version 4. I've already decided. I might as well get it over with. For the most part. So, but I mainly fly the South Pacific out of the United States up into Anchorage. It's about the only airport I go to. I used to have 4 or 5 other airports. Some of them were payware, a couple freeware, but I got rid of them. I'm just going to keep my Anchorage Professional, which is a payware. I got a couple of Japan paywares. My Macaw is payware. The rest of these are all high quality freeware down along the Australian coast. And Japan's mostly freeware, I think. I don't remember. Nope, not that one. Marshall Islands is PacSim payware. I really like it a lot. Nauru is payware by PacSim. Graham, thank you Graham, over in Salt Lake that made this. If you see this video ever. Thank you Graham. With Pacific Island Simulations. You put out some pretty nice quality airports. So thank you. Alright. That's the end of this video. See you around later on when I get my computer up and running.
Number 203 with you for 22 left.
The 203, Kenny Tower, runway 22 left, clear to land, following Embraer, 3 miles at 170 at 11.
203, clear land.
Conway 345, hold short of runway 22 right at Juliet, remain this frequency.
Short 22 right, Juliet with you.